What up, my homies? How goes it? We here. We got this letter. Who's here? I'm here. Is Lakios here? Nah, Lakios ain't here. He's not here. He bailed. He might show up in chat. And we'll get a wow! Because he hasn't been in chat for a while. But, you know, till then, who do we got with us? It's the invasion. On a third day, Mothership invaded. That's an Easter joke.
Yeah, I got it.
Okay. Just making sure that you got it. As we...
I would hope with the name that I have, I would get your joke.
You would hope so. You would fucking hope so, but it's not like, you know, you were read the Bible as a bedtime story or anything.
No, but I did have books about the Bible.
You did?
Yeah.
Where the hell did you get
I had
those?
my own Bible.
Where'd you get them? Definitely
I
didn't get them
from outside sources.
Yeah, not your mothership.
No. I wouldn't even really call her a mothership unit.
Not your
You know, like
egg
how they
donor.
like, yeah. Sperm donor, egg donor.
Not your fucking egg donor. Not your attemptive caregiver. I know. Does it apply in that situation? Possibly.
I mean, yeah, when I would get grounded and stuff, she would say, legally, all I have to give you is 2 pieces of bread and some water. She would constantly throw back the law at my face.
That's fucked.
Yeah.
I'm gonna clip that. That's fucked. That's been clipped. That's extra fucked. You're... Thought my family was fucked.
No.
Well, yeah, but not like that. Jeezy Louise. I couldn't imagine looking at my child. You know what, you little fucker? The only thing I have to give you is 2 pieces of bread and some water. Oh, like, god damn, the heartlessness of a fucking cunt bag.
That's what I grew up with.
God damn. No wonder that fucking savage-ass side of you comes out sometimes. Good gravy. Alright, well, let's move on from this depressing bullshit.
You're welcome, guys.
Move on over to our beautiful letter that we just got.
We are pleased to inform you that you have been accepted at Hogwarts School of Witchcraft and Wizard.
That's not at all what it says.
Yes, it does.
Witchcraft
As a
and wizardry.
5th-year student, term begins on 1st of September. You next. Popcorn read.
Preliminary supplies have
How
been
did this
collected
Pokemon escape, but it wasn't even announced that it was...
Right? You know what I'm saying? Yeah, did nobody want a Diggersby anyway?
I don't even know who that is.
Preliminary supplies have been collected for you and will accompany you on your journey to the castle. As you may be aware, the decree for the reasonable restriction of underage sorcery prohibits the use of magic by those under the age of 17 outside school. However, due to your unique circumstances, the ministry has graciously agreed to allow Professor Elazar Fig. Elazar? Okay.
Yeah.
Elazar Fig to help you hone your spellcasting before escorting you from London to the castle for the start of term. Feast and the sorting ceremony. Yours sincerely, Professor Weasley, Deputy Headmistress. Mistress. All right. Uh. Can I alter some facial features? Face shape. I try it on for size. Sure. Skin color. Sure. Glasses. Nah. Hair color. Oh, damn it. So many colors.
Yeah, my person's hair is purple.
We'll just go white.
I think the other hairdo fit them best. No.
This one?
Yeah.
Or this one?
That one.
Okay. Scars and markings.
I didn't do any. Oh, well, I did freckles.
Doop.
Yeah, I did that much. Freckles.
Doop.
Moles.
Moles. That's a lot of freckles. Yeah, that one's about right. Oh, that's a big ass scar. Nah, we'll be scarless. Making a person. Well,
You want it to match their hair color. That looks about right.
and then eye color. What the hell? There we go. This cool. Eyebrow shape. Should we go unibrow?
No. I thought the other ones were fine.
All right. Those ones are cool. Voice 1. Pitch.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about. I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
That was quite something. It was wonderful. I believe I am indeed a student, but I could very well be able to help.
A few cobwebs and some dust. Nothing to be concerned about.
Alright.
I'm
Voice.
eager to get to Hogsmeade.
It was wonderful. I believe I'm really going to enjoy this class.
Okay, that seems good.
You gonna pick difficulty?
Am I gonna pick what? Um. We just name him like this. And a last name.
I thought an invasion means, I invade,
Yeah.
but you're playing.
But you've already played this part. I have not played this part at all. All of this is brand new to me. You're balls deep in this game. And I have not played not a single iota of this.
Yes, you have. You've played with me.
Oh, I played to try to get past the one part for you. I am a wizard.
I'm just saying.
Starts my Jenny. I am Valent Hammerton.
It appears we are almost ready to depart.
Then this
It's a
isn't
pity we
an
didn't have a
actual
bit more
invasion.
time to spend on spellcasting.
Not actually
I
invading.
presume you've been practicing the spells we worked on.
I have, Professor.
Well, I'm quite sure I've never seen anyone take so quickly to a second-hand wand. You'll be a force to be reckoned with when you get your own.
Thank you, Professor Fig. I appreciate you
When I
working
get
with
my
me
own.
all the time.
Now, here is what I don't understand.
Glad my rather cryptic
Is
description of our
we
location did
get
not thwart your finding us.
addressed
I've
by
elaborated to more
they.
vaguely defined destinations
They
than
don't even
this.
use the name.
Though I confess I may
that
have
we picked.
miscalculated slightly on my first try.
They don't even
Gave quite the fright to some theatregoers in the West End.
use the ginger that we
It's been
picked. They
much too
say
long.
they.
When I received your owl, I must say I...
Best not speak here, Eleazar.
Of course.
Eleazar.
Why don't we speak en route to Hogwarts? We have a start-of-term feast and a sorting ceremony to get to.
Wonderful idea. As long as your young charge here doesn't mind me tagging along.
Not at all, sir.
After you.
Ages since I've been to the castle. Would be good to see the old pile of rocks.
Mm-hmm. We got the invisible dead horses. So he's just evaporating all over the place, isn't he?
Wonder Brothers Games.
Trademark.
So, with that statement I just said, because I just zoned out, what were people's complaints? Like, our characters getting,
I don't know. They're a bunch of bitches who are fucking baby back bitches. Triple B's. Bunch of baby back bitches bitching about everything. They gotta have something to bitch about.
the label makers of the world.
The label makers, yeah, they like to stick everybody in multiple boxes so that way they can identify.
Glad I caught you before you left for Scotland.
Just barely. And who is
You
your
know what?
traveling companion?
A great statement to say is they're so concerned about minorities,
Yes,
except
sir.
the most
I'm
extreme
starting
minority
school as a fifth
amongst all
How
of them, which is the
extraordinary.
individual.
It is indeed. None of the faculty has ever heard of anyone
Nobody
being
is the
admitted to
same. Everybody is
Hogwarts so
unique.
late.
Nor have
They are a
I.
unit amongst
Of course,
themselves.
as the other fifth years will have been honing their magical skills for 4 years now, the headmaster asked if I could get our new student up to speed a bit before the term begins.
Well, you couldn't have asked for a better mentor. Professor Fig is not only an exceptional teacher, he's also a remarkably intuitive and gifted wizard.
Mr. Osric is prone to flattery. I dare say it's one of the reasons he's risen so far at the ministry.
Like everybody else gets it
Have you
identified
seen this?
by he, she, but you as a character
I have.
are
It's a goblin depiction.
non-binary.
Different as
So
to how
I don't
great a
understand
threat
why
Ranrock
people
really is.
would be upset with this game.
Although I've yet to convince my colleagues at the
Well, they could
ministry,
resolve the
I
whole
believe
situation
he is
by
a significant threat. And
putting another
it was
slider
your
in there to
wife,
pick your fucking pronoun.
Eleazar, who alerted me to his activities
Yeah, but then
months
you'd
ago.
have the right
Miriam.
complaining too.
How?
Yeah, because it's weird.
She wrote to me about Ranrock before she died, wondering what the ministry knew about his activities. Before I could respond, I
If you're gonna let us
received this.
pick our names,
It
but
was the last
the
thing she sent me.
we don't have
Eleazar.
the technology
It came
to
to me
say
via
the
her
name
owl.
that's typed in.
But
At
with
least
no
go by the
correspondence.
actual
I
pronouns.
can only assume
That
But she
way,
had to get
if
rid of it quickly
someone wasn't
to keep it
doesn't want to
safe.
keep hearing their
Presumably
character
from Ranrock.
be
I cannot open it.
addressed by
Whatever
they
magic protects this is
or
powerful indeed.
companion, it's
It
very
looks like goblin metal. That symbol.
What's that glow?
I don't see a glow.
Nor do I.
I mean, I personally wouldn't care if we
Merlin's
like
beard.
started the
How did
game
you-
and they asked for pronouns.
We
But
do.
it is what it is. Well, fuck, he just got eaten by a dragon.
Yeah,
Maybe.
that was quickness.
Is he? Oh.
No, he wasn't in there when it got crushed.
No, I thought I saw him. So it's 6 versus or 4. We kept moving.
Is somebody who's experienced? I think that's what the fuck it was. Somebody who's experienced like death or experienced a traumatic experience could see those. That's the reason why they popped into existence right then after we watched fucking dragon do what it did. Accio Heterim. Zoop.
Are you all right? You're hurt.
Perhaps a
Dimpoka
bit.
Kitch.
Take this. It's Wiggenweld potion. That stuff will right you in a second.
Vloop.
What happened?
Poor George. I can't believe he... What the hell got into that damn thing? Attacking a carriage mid-air? A typical dragon would never...
Professor? Sir, where are we?
I'm not sure.
No
But
one
that
caught
key you
him.
discovered was clearly a port key.
Port key.
Did we get
An item
Colts?
enchanted to bring whoever touches it to a specific place.
I'm feeling better, sir, if you'd like to look around a bit.
I would. But stay close. We've no idea who created this port key. Or why.
All right. Wait. Okay. There we go. Is there anything to be found? Can I run? I can't run.
No,
I
you're
can do
just supposed
nothing.
to follow him. It's about to be a really long.
My
walk
wand
into
is at the ready.
for the most part. Technically, it's not your wand.
I guess.
How far did
It's a
that
second-hand
portkey take
wand.
us? Farther from London than the carriage travelled. We're somewhere in the Scottish Highlands.
Sir, those ruins. Do you
The
think...
portkey was meant to lead us there? I do. This has not been the day either of us
Who
expected.
can tell they're in the
But
Scottish
Miriam
Isles
sent that
by the
portkey to
cliffs
George for a
notes? That's
reason.
crazy.
And I believe that she, and now George, died in pursuit of whatever it was meant to lead to. If you're sure you're all right and wouldn't mind indulging me, I'd like to have a look around.
Absolutely, sir.
Good. Let's see if we can find a path, however faded it may be.
It's a clear path right in front of us.
Right.
Mind your step.
Where do you suppose your wife got the portkey that brought us here?
A good question. Miriam spent years searching for evidence of a long-forgotten form of ancient magic.
Ancient magic?
Yes, a powerful magic wielded by a rare few that seems to have been lost to time. Hogwarts Castle was built by, and is itself a stronghold of that ancient magic. I don't know where she came into possession of the portkey, but I am certain it was to do with that search. Ah, there's the path down below. This way.
But sir, why was your wife searching for evidence of lost magic?
Miriam wanted to understand why such powerful magic disappeared from the wizarding world. Spoke of the good it
Like
could do.
black glass?
But magic is no different than any power. What really matters is the one who wields it.
Accio Firebolt.
Is that ice?
It's not cold enough here. It appears to be a sort of enchantment. Someone wanted to block this path. Let's see some of that wand work you were practicing. Focus on the center.
R2.
Okay, there we go. It's just a quick tap.
Excellent!
Okay, I got it.
That was a bit rougher than I'd expected. Your wand work's improving with every cast.
Thank you, sir.
Ah, up there.
How did that feeble old man climb up there?
It's obviously
We're
not
close
that
now.
feeble.
It's just ahead.
Where did he get that upper arm shirt?
Steady yourself. Reparo!
Where the hell was this dude during Hurricane Katrina? Shit.
Almost there.
Bajube! Bajube! Fuck your pots!
Why would someone have built this here?
I suspect they valued their privacy. That portkey led us here for a reason. Let's have a look around for anything that seems out of place.
How about this old man?
Professor, this statue...
This may have been his home.
Professor, it's a mural of some kind.
I was
Perhaps our
playing
host
some
was
Magic
a
the
noted
Gathering.
seer. Interesting.
That's where he learned all these spells. I cannot cast the spell. I don't have enough swamps.
That enchanted crystallized stone again. But what could it be blocking? What's this? Professor Fig!
How odd. Why would someone have conjured that enchanted stone here?
And how is there a room behind it?
What room? I don't see anything.
There's that glow again, like the glow on the portkey container.
Put your hand on it.
What in Merlin's name? Godric's heart.
Where are we?
I don't believe it.
It's a goblin.
Hello?
It can't be. Just a moment. Ooh. Where are we here?
Welcome to Gringotts Wizarding Bank. Vault number 12, I presume.
Precisely.
The key?
Your wife's portkey.
Oh, yes, of course.
This way, then.
All
Stay
right.
close.
After you. Keep your hands inside the cart if you don't wish to lose them.
I wonder if there's like an actual.
How many vaults are there in Gringotts?
Hundreds. In fact,
Right.
you'll see quite a few on our way to vault number 12. As
I've
we
been on
speak,
some
we're
like
just
this.
beneath the main lobby. The vaults you see now are the newest.
Not quite like
Private
that.
entrances to the bank common at Gringotts?
They are most uncommon.
It wouldn't be that hard to
One with great wealth
make,
or
to be
power,
honest.
or both could have
It's
arranged
just a
for such
roller
service.
coaster with a freaking gyro.
You'll want to take a breath.
A what? That waterfall washes away all enchantments. It's a security measure.
Experienced the thief's downfall before, have you?
Heard of it?
These are the lower vaults that we're passing now.
How deep are we going?
Vault number 12 was commissioned shortly after Gringotts was founded over 4 centuries ago. It resides in the deepest part of the bank. Settle in. We've quite a
But that means
distance to
people
go.
would have to keep all hands and feet in the
It's a bold strategy, Cotton. Let's see if it pays off for him.
Whoa, it's a bold strategy, Cotton. What's up, Zerk, bro? Bro, make him shut up.
Vault number.
Vault
What's
12.
up, homie?
Momentous day.
Mothership was finally arrived. Jeez, you're all right, bro. Sure you were getting some food. Mothership was happy that her advice to you was well received. Just got done watching Dune or Dunes.
Professor,
It
the
says
armband that
Dunes.
guard was wearing was gloves.
I don't know what the hell Dunes is.
Like
What's
the glow you
Dunes?
saw on the porky container.
It's
No,
from the
darker.
books.
I saw that same glow in the
I thought you
dragon's
Oh,
read
you've
the
been
Dunes.
here?
What
Yeah.
was that? We were just wondering
Dune.
about that goblin back there.
Yes, Dune, not
He
Dunes.
watches over the oldest section of
plural.
the bank. Rare anyone goes there anymore.
I've been here. Oh, so you were that one person.
Yeah, he was the lurker.
He heard my speech.
You heard
Here
your
we
speech. Here we go. We've made it. This game looks gorgeous.
When was the last time this vault was accessed?
A goblin has been stationed on a desk for hundreds of years. In that time,
Even though like
no
it's a
one
little
has
like
visited
action
Vault
packed,
12
it's kind of relaxing
until
to play,
today.
except for the hard parts.
Dude.
Vault 12.
Thank you for your help.
Our advice changed your view on a lot of things. Good. Sometimes you're too close to shit to realize the mistakes you're making. You know what I mean?
What do you suppose?
Wait, what
should
do we
be
got
looking
here?
for?
A Swirlix?
Sir,
I don't
I
know
wonder
which
if you
one
The
mind.
instructions for Vault 12 indicate that I
It's
am
the-
to grant
the
access to
puffball.
the whole
Oh, what do you
room
mean?
key and then close the door.
Wait.
Professor,
Yeah, the
That was
information would have
certainly
been nice
unexpected.
for
Let me
little
think.
mothership too.
There must be something here.
There we go.
Revelio, perhaps.
Revelio.
Yes.
I
a
don't
revealing
know if you were
charm.
in here
No
when
time
I
like the
said,
present.
like my mother used
Let's
to
see
tell
what
me
we're missing,
that
shall we?
legally,
Ready your wand
all I
and
really
focus.
have to give you is bread and water. Legally. So my mother would tell me how legally all she has
Wait,
to
wait,
do,
wait. What am I
do
doing here?
is shelter me and just give me bread and water. Get there. Yeah.
Wait, what do we? Well, okay.
Press X.
Press X.
Press X. Keep going. Move it.
Oh, I have to move it on the pad?
Yes.
Okay, well, that makes a difference.
Go, 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 go.
I get it.
Yes, it is me. Tis I, Mothership. I am speaking to you. But no, it took me a long time to figure out that I'm in charge of my voice. It's not up to anybody else.
No, it's
to
a
speak.
steady your wand with L.
Your voice is so gentle. I get told that. I get told I could play a princess. Yeah, I have been told
Revelio.
that I could play a princess.
Revelio. There, I saw something.
Move a bit closer and try again.
All right.
A door.
Well, that's a start. There's that symbol again. I don't suppose you see a way to
I do, Professor. That symbol has the same glow as the one I saw on the port key container.
If what you can see reveals the way forward, then I dare say we are about to discover the secret of this vault.
I
Lead the
really,
way.
really appreciate y'all's insight. You're welcome.
Hey, it's the whole reason, man.
Lumos.
It's pretty much the whole fucking reason I do
This
this
is no
shit.
ordinary vault. I suspect we will need
Just
to
to
earn our way
fucking
out of here.
create
Earn our way out.
a community. What do we
It
do?
was healing and refreshing.
I do.
Create a
But to
community
what
and then
end, I
support
can't
each other.
say.
Like, come on, man. That's the
Stay
best
close.
way.
There will be no disapparating if things go poorly. Not out of wrinkles.
Disapparating. Okay. I thought it was evaporating. Disapparating. I was wrong.
This is the way.
The way. This is the way.
I see something up ahead.
What is it?
That glow again, but on the floor. Revelio.
Lumos. What happened?
When I moved towards the glow, it suddenly seemed as if the ground was swirling about.
Are you all right?
Yes, sir, I'm fine.
You seem to have caused the floor to change.
That statue.
What statue?
I see some sort of statue, but only as a reflection in the floor.
Would you like to buy a statue?
Revelio.
I presume this is what you saw reflected in the floor.
It is. The reflection's still there, but the statue's positions don't match. Wait. When you moved, the reflection turned in the direction of the light.
Perhaps you should cast Lumos.
Hold R2 and tap.
Triangles.
Okay,
Well
there we go.
done.
Now the reflection is turning towards me. It does follow the light.
We about to
fun.
duke this shit out, bitch?
Now you're gonna do those quick taps.
Well, that's the only attack I got.
Right.
So there ain't shit I can do about it.
Right.
Protego!
Accio. Defecto. Levioso. Deposo. Exposo. Confringo.
Oh, shitty.
Levioso. Deposo. Protego. Confringo. Descendo. Exposo. Deposo. Levioso. Confringo. Levioso.
Press triangle when that comes up.
Protego. Deposo. Exposo. Descendo. Exposo.
So,
Deposo.
comprendo. Ha, ha, ha.
Defendo.
Oh, I got slashed.
Descendo. Confringo.
Damn.
Levioso.
Oh.
Levioso.
This is like a never-ending...
Confringo.
Damn it!
You forgot to press triangle.
Deposo.
No, I pressed it. It was just a second too late.
Exposo.
Don't forget to hydrate. Sorry, earphone wearers.
Confringo. Deposo. Protego. Exposo.
How do I drink a fucking potion?
Press the down.
There we go.
Okay, was I right?
Yeah, he hit that shit from the back.
Professor, where are you? This isn't good. Where am I supposed to go? What's happening? The wisps of magic seem to be leading me somewhere.
Follow the wisps.
You have to look for wisps with your heart.
Hopefully it's not a wisp.
Ah, that's
like,
where they're leading me. That glow again.
Like in fucking Brave. Oh, D&D wisp? Yeah.
Protego!
You know what? Instead of removing
Suppose I'm in my
half
own this
races
time.
in D&D, they should move the wisp.
Lumos.
I petition to have the removal of a wisp. Remove the wisp. Leave the half-elf and the half-orc.
Okay, there's an intersecting path right here. There we go.
It seems I have no choice. I'm going to have to fight my way out of here.
Remove the wisp, or enact the wisp, or...
I said D&D's needs to get rid of the wisp and keep the half-orc and
That's true.
half-elves. They are removing races? Yes! Yes, they are.
Yeah, they said half...
They're like, instead of a
it's supposed to
half-elf...
be racist, to be like half-elf and half-orc.
Yeah, they're saying that
like,
the
what?
half-elf should identify as an elf and drop the human.
Do a stupefy counterattack.
And the half-orc should drop...
Okay.
And the half-orc should only be identified as an orc. Wizard says, that's racist. Yeah, D&D and Magic the Gathering has gotten a little weird. I don't feel safe anymore to play D&D. I feel
shitty.
offended. Patriarchy. That's basically what they're saying nowadays. Because everything is the fault of the patriarchy, and everything's racist.
How about the stun fuck right there, dude? Come on.
I don't think we'll ever play D&D in public ever again. Wizard, that's fine. Yeah. I don't know how much you watch the news or independent media, but the climate out here is wild.
Ooh, fancy shit. What do we got here? What is it? Revelio. Alright.
The weather, I mean, the weather has gotten politicized. What hasn't gotten politicized at this point?
Yeah. Motherfuckers were like, it's Republicans' fault that there's a bunch of tornadoes now. I'm like, what? Bitch, tornadoes existed.
You said climate. Oh, like the political climate. Like,
Yeah.
like the atmosphere of politics. Like, okay, so if you were, he's from Puerto Rico.
I don't know if he's from. I don't know if he came to America from Puerto Rico.
am I trying to dox him?
I don't know. It was fucking PR.
Right. Okay.
It's a PR stands for Puerto Rico.
I know.
You ain't doxing nobody.
He said I did.
You did? Okay.
So, say you were talking to someone and it's very obvious you're Puerto Rican and you go, yeah, I'm on the right side. Then you're automatically a sellout. You're no longer Puerto Rican because you're on the side of the right.
All right, hold on. I got the perfect explanation for
You do?
this.
To open the
I do.
door.
Okay.
Revelio.
But that I'm not wrong.
Yeah. Here's what happened. What's the dude's name? Larry Elder. He was upset about the way that Gavin Newsom was running California. Larry Elder grew up in California. He's a black man, so he ran. Yeah, so he ran against him whenever they tried to recall him because of all the bullshit that he was doing.
Mm-hmm.
So then they all started calling Larry Elder a white supremacist.
Yeah.
I'm like,
you've
he's a
told me that.
black man.
There you are.
So they were calling him a
did
black
you-
white supremacist, which used to be a
What
fucking
is
comedy
this
skit on the
place?
I
Chappelle
don't
Show.
know. But I
Like
found this
when
floating
comedy
above
becomes
that
reality, it's
basin.
redonkulous.
That is no mere basin.
No hablo
That is a
inglés.
pensive for viewing memories.
Yeah, exactly,
wonder.
bro. That's what I'm saying.
And if you don't agree with all of
Oh, that's like the memory pool.
yes, and if you don't agree
Follow my lead.
with all of trans ideology, like everything to a T, including children, understand both of you, including transitioning children, you are transphobic. Even though you don't care what an adult does, you're still transphobic.
It's got to be poke a catch.
Yeah.
All is in place.
The portkey is well hidden.
Perhaps too well. I wonder if the path we've created.
May be impossible. to
Oh, there you
follow.
go. What are you gonna
It will
get?
only be
Oh,
impossible
poke a
for one
start.
who cannot see traces of ancient magic
This
as I
command
can.
doesn't exist. Enter
Your
Poke Help
ability
for
to
a
see
list
what
of
others
all
cannot will
commands.
not be enough, Percival. We are entrusting the one who embarks on this path with powerful secrets.
Oh, you got a torch chick. Fuck
knowledge
yeah.
Others will do anything to obtain.
Or Berserk.
Yes.
Berserk.
And if we are correct,
You started with a torchic. Now
the
you
witch or
can
wizard
say
who completes the trials
poke
will have
a
proven
catch.
themselves worthy of
What
that
did I
knowledge
started with a
and the responsibility.
I
that
started with a
accompanies it.
Piplup.
Yeah, you did.
We've done all that we can.
Like I literally started watching an interview today and it
That's
said
what you
Insider
see.
California and I was
glow
expecting it
that
to be
surrounded
the
them.
opposite of what it
Yes, sir.
was.
Astonishing.
Can
That
I
one
see
was
magic?
the school system is
Traces
getting a little
of an
Oh,
ancient
too
magic,
late,
to be
bro.
precise.
Just a second too late.
The magic that Miriam had always believed
I did
existed.
not catch whatever that was.
A
but could
Corsula?
never.
Oh, a Corsula? Is that the coral?
Miriam,
Yeah.
and perhaps George, died in pursuit of knowledge that has been dormant for centuries. And you, it seems, are the key to understanding
I
why.
am not against. Neither are we, except for when it comes to children.
Someone's coming.
Just because there's a lot of evidence saying that,
don't know.
but honestly, do not apply.
I was right.
Or push
Ramrock.
children's.
Seems my reputation precedes me. I was beginning to think no one was ever going to visit Rackham's vault.
And why are you here?
It's a trendy thing for them.
No need
Yes,
for that.
and no one
Just
wants
me whatever
to
it is you
admit
found
that
here
it's
and we can
become
let
a social
bygones
contagion.
be
And then we have all these detransitioners coming out saying This is why I
Sir,
transitioned, because it was so
They
trendy.
had the key to the vault.
My therapist, after 2
Choose your
therapy
next
sessions,
words
got me
wisely.
into people who would give me
I
hormones.
only meant that the instructions to
And
Vault 12
then
were
within
quite
that,
clear.
it took like maybe 2 months
Sir,
to get a
I must
surgery
insist.
scheduled. Like,
I was to grant access only to
why
one
are
with
we
the key,
transitioning
and-
and
Yeah.
getting kids on hormones that fast instead of working on the root problem of all this?
It shouldn't be controversial
I
to
have
say
no
children
patience
shouldn't
for
be medically
traitors.
castrated
No.
and fucking
Where were
surgically
we?
castrated.
Right.
not
Are they
giving you
really
anything.
having gender dysphoria, or is this
Well,
part of a
perhaps
social
your
contagion?
young
Let's
friend
figure out who
here
is who
will be
before
more
we go removing parts and putting children on irreversible hormones. That's not transphobic, that's just making sure our children are safe. And as a mother, I'm going to do that.
Uh-oh.
They weren't supposed to be in there. I mean, with places like Washington, California, I guess New Jersey, I could go on for days about this, because this is the one thing that
Dodge, motherfucker!
I will let the LGBTQ people do whatever they want, as long as you're not involving children. You should not be thinking about anything gender or sexual in 3rd grade, or what the fuck, right? That shouldn't even be a thought. I know I wasn't thinking about that in 3rd grade. I
Yeah.
was trying to survive in 3rd grade. Yeah,
all right?
yeah. 3rd grade was a
Fine,
year
sir.
I got taken from my mom,
I've never
guys. So
seen
yeah,
so
3rd
powerful a
grade,
goblin.
I was thinking
seemed
about how do I
Totally
survive.
unaffected by my magic.
I wasn't worried about
Where
my
are
sexuality. I wasn't worried about my neighbor's
can't be.
sexuality. I wasn't worried about any of it.
It seems those who
Listen, I
set up
played
the
with my
pensive,
sister's
the
Barbies, and I'm straight.
locket,
Right? I would
and the
force my
path
brother to play
both
Barbies with me.
Wanted someone with your ability.
That
up
didn't make
here.
him gay, even though deep down
Come.
inside I thought he was
have a
going to be a
sorting
gay
ceremony
man.
to get to.
No lie.
I mean,
There's
he got wrapped up in the gender ideology shit, so...
Well, yeah. Yeah, my brother goes as by non-binary, and only like family members can use he pronouns. He doesn't care if family call him by his own pronouns. It's only people that don't know him, I guess. I don't know. But
That
I
almost
wonder-
seems ass backwards, but none of it really makes any sense.
Right. But my whole thing is, I'm wondering if this is because I lived with such
you
a...
go, girl, yeah!
Right. I'm wondering if this is because we grew up with a very leftist mother, and,
Partially.
well, yeah, and how much she dog shits on men. I think we have a lot of women on the left just talking shit about men, and this isn't me trying to be a pick me girl, pick me.
Oh,
No,
good.
I saw
We
it
haven't missed the sorting
even when
ceremony.
I had my toes partially
I'm
into
no
the left,
expert, but
and was still
that
listening to a
seems
lot of
more
leftist media,
appropriate.
and I was seeing
Now,
how rude and
I
degrading
need to study this
the
locket
left
as soon
was
as I
being
can,
to
but
men,
first I must contact
and
the
I
ministry.
was like,
They
no,
need to
I
know
am
what
with
happened to
a
George
man.
during the
I have a
War of
child
Ranrock.
with a man.
For the
Why am I
moment,
going to
I ask that you
disrespect
keep all
that
that's
man
happened this evening
and agree
between
with
you
you guys that
and
all
me,
men
of
are
course.
trash, when that's
Thank
just
you.
not the case? I've been
the
blocked
sorting
because I've
ceremony?
had single mothers who said all, you know, talking about deadbeat dads, and I'm like, well, there's also deadbeat mothers, and they blocked me. So I was like, you know what, left, goodbye. You guys are weird. Listen, I'll respect all pronouns does not mean I have to agree with
Phineas,
them, but
made
I'll respect.
jealous.
Yes, and I
Black.
don't believe it. Just the will respect your religion and stuff.
Prepare
Ha, ha, ha.
yourself to meet the
Yes, I will
headmaster.
respect your pronouns, like
Fig,
Jordan Peterson
nice of
said.
you to join
If you
us.
come up to me nicely and say,
sorting
"Hey,
ceremony is
I identify
over."
as
There
he,
were
them, whatever,
Complications.
I will
Complications?
use them
It seems the
respectfully.
goblin
But if you
frog
come at me and you
God,
demand
such an
something
entitled
and you're
rumors
rude
thing,
to
and I'm
me,
rapidly losing
then
whatever
no.
patience I had left.
It's just not
If you're
happening. It's
lucky,
all about how
we
you go
might
up to
still be
someone
able to
and you
get you
talk to
sorted
them
this
and say,
evening.
hey, I go by they, them.
I'll be in touch.
In further future, can you please go by that? Thank you. You know, it's all how you ask someone. But if you go, you are going to call me they, them.
People are cultists, you're right.
Yeah, you are going to do this. We are going to make laws about this. No,
Professor
no.
Weasley.
That's
we've
not how
one
that
more to
works.
be
Still trying to force other people to do things.
I don't have to do what I don't have to do.
Have a seat.
It's the strangest thing. Specifically, there's a lot of these teachers. And they're
Yes.
talking about their children affirming their sexuality and blah, blah, blah. It's like, why are you looking for the approval of children?
It's a bit older.
You
than
want to
the
know
others.
what really
Like, that's the
scared
weirdest
me?
shit.
What really
You
made
come
me
here
concerned about the
with
education system is when I was
preferences
seeing.
and preconceptions.
Okay, so
Certain
I work in the
expectations.
daycare field.
All right,
On
hold on
and
a
off.
second. I'm gonna pee.
Okay, you go pee. I'll talk. So I work in the daycare system. And mind you, our little one is around this same age. So I work with these kids. I sub, so not every day. Most of the time I stay at home. But looking through TikToks, there was a 2-year-old teacher, which is around the same age as my child and Val's child, talking about gender fluid and all this they them stuff. No ma'am, no ma'am, you are not going to talk to my child about a subject that isn't your job. What you should be teaching my child and those children are what they're supposed to be learning at 2, which is like their colors, their names, 1, 2, 3, basic academics. Oh, I'll get to that. Yes, I have seen that teacher's video that even brings them books. Yes. Okay, so I subbed for a
You come
2-month
here with a
period.
preference.
And I'm in my old classroom from when I worked full time. And the teacher is doing their board for, what is Women's History Month? Is it March?
I'm looking forward to exploring
I believe it's
Hogwarts
March.
and the world beyond the
So
castle
she was
and
doing
grounds.
her board for Women's History Month, and she goes,
Indeed.
"Do you think
Much can be gleaned
last
by
month.
having an
Do you
adventurous
think
experience. But your
it would be
professors
okay
have
to
a
put
great
drag
deal
queens
to
on the
teach
door
you
for
as
History
well.
Month?" And I said, "Well,
I
first and foremost,
wonder-
I would go to the office and ask them, because
I detect something in
with the climate of today,
certain
you don't know whose
sense
parents
of,
are going to be offended by that. And so
what
to
is it?
minimize drama, I wouldn't do it. Let's just not do it." Apparently, they went and asked,
We'll go ambition here.
Is it ambition?
and
I may seem single-minded,
they were like, "Oh,
but it
it's
is
it's
important to go
appropriate,
after what
nothing,
you
blah blah
want
blah."
from life.
And they were like, "Well, no, you're not going to put
You've recently learned that you possess
a
a
drag
rare
queen
ability.
on the door
I
first and
detect
foremost."
a
And I
growing
even told her, I
sense
said
of
the owners of the
ambition.
building, that wouldn't be
Eagerness for
something they would
power.
want
Perhaps
anyways.
you belong in Slytherin.
Well, then she continued to go around the building and talk about how she was going to put a drag queen on the door.
Oh, I got Slytherin.
Nice.
Yeah, all right. I'll accept the house.
And finally, I went to the office and I was like, I don't know if
I
she.
did it in 2 questions. How the
You
fuck do you
belong
get the
in
house in 2 questions?
Slytherin.
I don't know.
Slytherin.
And someone had told me, they were like, "Hey, did you hear she's putting a drag queen on her door?" I'm like, there is no way she actually asked the office if she's putting a drag queen on the door, because I know the owner's
Oh, and one more
views,
thing.
and it would not
Due
be
to
to
the
have a drag
unfortunate
queen
injury on the pitch in
on the
last spring's
door
final, this year's
for
Quidditch season
3-year-olds.
has been cancelled.
So, I grew up.
So I went to
in-
the office
It's not
and
as
I
though
said it.
I've banned
And this is the only
flying
time I've ever
altogether,
snitched on someone.
but
I'm like, "Hey,
Don't tempt
I don't
me.
know if you're aware,
You
But
are
I had told
here
her
to
yesterday
focus
to
on your
ask you guys if this
academic
was appropriate
futures.
because I knew
I'm sure you will have plenty to
that
do
the
before
owners would
classes
not
begin
approve of
tomorrow.
this whatsoever. And they were like,
I
yeah, we told her she
said,
couldn't put
I'm sure you all have
it on the
plenty
door.
to
I'm
do
like, oh, well,
before
she's going
classes
around
begin
telling people she
tomorrow.
is, so I don't know what's going on. You might want to check in with her.
Quite an
Needless to
entry.
say, she walked
It's
out
lovely to
because they
meet you.
separated her.
I'm
Professor Weasley,
Took her
would
out
you
of
be
that
so kind as
classroom.
to show our new
But
student to their
honestly,
common room?
I don't. She
I
didn't
shall
need to be
see to it,
teaching
sir.
because
Oh, female
As I was
Professor
saying,
Weasley. Okay.
I'm Professor Weasley. Pleased to meet you.
Nice to meet you as well.
Nice
Professor.
name recognition.
As deputy headmistress, it is my distinct honor to show
you read
you
it
to
in the
your
letter.
common room. Right this way.
Yeah, but it was nice to like see somebody.
It's quite uncommon for a student to begin as a fifth year.
Some people
It
just
may
like
be a
I
bit
like
of
to
a
be
challenge,
controversial sometimes,
one I'm
but not in
sure
that
you're
manner.
up for.
I can be quite
Yeah,
resourceful.
they're
I
19
suspected as much.
and young.
This is the entrance to the Slytherin common room. In order to enter, one must simply speak the correct password. Aspiration.
Okay.
Very well.
Obviously, just came out of.
Ooh, makey may.
19 and teaching.
Well done.
Yeah, the teaching laws
Now, go on
slipped
in
a little
and get
bit
some sleep. You have a big day ahead
during
of you
COVID,
tomorrow. I shall
and
be back in the
so
morning to collect you
they
for your
haven't come
first
back.
class.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
You're
Oh
welcome.
shit, we get
I
fish
hope you
titties and
enjoy your
fucking
first
Slytherin.
night
That's
at
what's up.
Hogwarts. Sleep
but
well.
because so you could have technically she wasn't a teacher, she was a teacher assistant, but you could have 2 assistants in a classroom if you were like low staffed and stuff.
Partying and doing drugs.
Looks like everyone's gone. Better head to the common room.
She's either 19 or 21. I'm not 100% sure. But
None of these trunks are mine. What do I got? Do I got stuff?
no, you have no stuff.
I got no shits.
No shit.
All right.
Follow the dots.
6th year. Okay.
In the army. I mean,
A pine
I'm not saying
cone.
what she was doing is bad, but 19, working at a daycare, and then also doing OnlyFans.
I suppose some introductions are in order.
Yeah. Anybody who's willing to do OnlyFans when they don't have to. Then again, I would debate that nobody has to. It's kind of like stripping.
Well, she did it to save up for a car, and then she
Can I
got a
help
car,
you?
and then she stopped OnlyFans,
Oh.
and then she quit.
You're the new 5th year.
Yeah, because she went back to
I'm
OnlyFans,
Sebastian
realized
Sallow.
made more
Welcome
money.
to Slytherin.
No, she
Thank
quit
you.
because
Not
they
everyone
took
has
her
a
out of the
ministry
class. Her
escort to
classroom.
school.
He was a friend of Professor Figgs who merely joined us for the ride.
Still.
I'm assuming
Impressive.
the teacher that
Dreadful way
got
to
hired
go,
in
poor
there,
fella.
like an actual teacher,
Glad you and Fig are all right.
got tired of her being in that classroom because
Should
she
I say
cussed
it was
around the kids.
terrifying
She
or
would say
exciting?
inappropriate shit around the kids.
I wasn't necessarily terrified.
It was dreadful, certainly, but quite an experience nonetheless.
Interesting perspective. How did you and Fig manage to escape?
It's all still a bit of a blur, to be honest.
What? Berserker caught a
Didn't mean to
pine cone?
press. You just get yourself settled.
Wow.
We can talk more later.
It's that beginner's luck.
Yeah.
What book were you reading?
A spell book I picked up. Has a few interesting things, but not exactly what I was looking for.
I
I'm sure
became
you'll find out
besties with
soon enough.
Sebastian.
But not every spell you may need can be found in our assigned textbooks.
Seems fair.
Are you saying some spells aren't taught at Hogwarts? Which ones?
Seems I
If you
may
do
have met a
OF, do
kindred
you
spirit.
even plan for the future?
That is a conversation for another time. It was good meeting you. Good luck to
It seems to be in direct fucking conflict with your future, and oftentimes, to be
I
honest.
wouldn't do that if I were you.
So
Ugh, not
I had
going to
friends that
there, are you?
stripped,
Here, watch this.
Don't say I didn't warn you.
and then they got caught up
Checkmate.
stripping,
Told you.
And they wound up like hooked on fucking drugs and this, that, and
You
the
should
other.
have listened
Before
to
that,
me.
they were normal, and they were like, "I just need
I
money,
know
so I'm
who
gonna
you
try
are.
this."
You're the
And
new Slytherin, the one who barged
Shit.
in with Professor Fig last night. Interesting tactic on your
Like,
first day,
do
taking
you
all the attention
Yeah.
away
plan
from
to
the
have
first
kids?
years.
Do you plan
I'm
to have
Imelda,
a
by the way.
lover?
Shame I wasn't with you in Fig.
I
could
think
have lured that
with
dragon away.
the
My skills on a broom
relationship
are
culture, and I
legendary.
think the Whatever podcast talks about it very well. Suggested podcast, the Whatever podcast.
it's suggested all over the place. I gotta put these glasses on because I can't fucking read shit anymore.
He's old.
I'm old, man.
But they talk about dating in this modern world, and I would hate to be dating in this modern world. I really would. I don't think I would survive. I thought the few little months of my... Okay, we're going to be real here for a moment. The few months, and I counted because I was like, how long was my actual hoe phase? It wasn't even that long, and I was ready to be in a regular schmegular relationship. I was tired of doing the hoe thing. Oh, trust. I need to find a semi-traditional woman. Seriously, like, I wouldn't say I'm full on traditional. I would say I'm semi-traditional. But
Shame I wasn't with you in Fig. I could have lured that dragon away. My skills.
I don't know where I'm going with that. Oh, no. Hookup culture. So,
Perhaps Professor Fig's friend would have survived if we'd had your help.
the hookup
Precisely.
culture, from what I
Perhaps one of
understand
these
from the
days I'll show you a thing or
Whatever
two about
podcast
flying.
has gotten
I
a
can
lot.
teach you more than Kagawa ever
I
could.
know what you're saying.
Speaking of which, I'd
It's
like to
gotten
get
a
in
lot
some time
worse.
on my broom before classes.
Worst.
Do you have a lot of time to fly during school?
I make the time. There's nothing like swerving through the spires of the castle and
yeah.
around the Quidditch pitch to clear the mind.
Yeah.
Are you a keen Wizard chess fan? You knew
Highly
that boy was
suggest
going to
the
lose the
Whatever
match.
podcast.
Not really. Much too sedate a pastime for me. Also, it's
Not
simply
sponsored,
not that
by the way.
challenging. The moves are
As a
always
quick
so
lab
obvious. Why does no one else see it?
PSA. Not sponsored by the Whatever podcast. Not that they
Goodbye,
sponsor
Imelda.
people.
Nice
but
meeting you.
the hookup culture and the people nowadays don't want anything. Commitments. No, they don't. They don't want commitment. They don't want accountability. They want to be as free as they can
Doubt
possibly
mermaids
be.
find us that interesting. Ah,
They want.
based on all the chatter when you entered the common room, I'm guessing you're the new 5th year. I'm Ominous. Ominous Gaunt.
Nice to
What a
meet you,
name,
Ominous.
Ominous.
Well, you certainly had a memorable arrival.
Is he blind?
Well, if I'm going to make my mark here, I had to start right away.
My character
You're
is a
definitely in the
Hufflepuff.
right house.
Oh,
Do let me know if I can be
Yes.
of any help as you navigate your first days
I didn't
here,
see their
though I
face,
doubt
but yeah,
you need it.
they're blind. They don't talk to me because I'm a Hufflepuff.
Did that student say he thought he heard a mermaid?
Yes, but I've never heard of a mermaid showing up
Literally
outside our common room
classism.
window. It is fun to play along, though. Been known to keep some first years on the lookout for hours.
Were you expecting to be sorted into Slytherin?
Most certainly. My family on my father's side are direct descendants
It's
of
like
Salazar
everyone just
Slytherin,
wants to be
one of the
child
four
slash
founders
adults
of Hogwarts.
all their
Not
lives.
something I'm
Yeah,
especially proud of, mind
they
you.
want
He
big
was
government
obsessed
to
with
take
blood
care of them,
status. A
to
pure
coddle
blood
them,
maniac.
to hold them.
Unfortunately, most of his
Whereas real
descendants
people
do
are
not
like,
fall far
I don't
from that
want the
tree.
government anywhere near me. I just want to live
Thank
my
you, Ominous.
life.
Very nice to meet
Fuck
you.
off.
Pleasure was all mine. Don't be a stranger.
And you've got the
It's the
Gen
new
Zs of the
5th year
world.
Slytherin in here.
We
Professor
want
Weasley's
it all.
waiting for you just by the stairs.
And we're just like, some. We want some.
Good morning. I trust you're ready for your first day at Hogwarts?
I've been dreaming of this day for a long time. Can't believe I'm here.
Well, you are here. Make the most of it. You only have one first day at Hogwarts. Now, in light of your unique situation, joining us as a 5th year, you'll need to catch up with your classmates and not fall behind. Especially as you'll be expected to complete your OWLs at the end of the year.
OWLs? Owls?
Yes, your ordinary wizarding level exams. They will determine what type of career you can have when you leave here. After much discussion with the headmaster and the Department of Magical Education at the Ministry, we've devised something extraordinary to ensure your success.
Okay.
Here you are.
Is that a spell book?
Have you guys seen the meme?
What is
when
it?
a drop of
It is a
water
wizard's
hits the
field
phone and
guide.
starts
It will help you to
typing
keep track of what you are
messages and
learning
going
so that you
to
master
pages.
all that's
No.
expected of a 5th year.
I have not. I don't know if you
You
have.
would be wise to take full advantage of this exceptionally
Going
valuable
to T
resource.
pages.
What is T pages?
Thank you, Professor, but what do you
First
mean it will
premise.
keep track of what I'm learning?
I'll look. BRB.
Perhaps seeing it in action will answer any questions you may have.
Seen the
Walk with
meme
me
when the
and we shall
droplet,
put it to the test.
droplet hits the phone and starts typing messages and going to T
This way.
pages.
Is T pages like transgender pages? Like,
I
are T
certainly
pages?
would have appreciated something like the field guide when I was a student.
I wanna know.
Using the guide will also train you to be alert to your surroundings.
No, alright. I'm going so slow.
2 pages. Going to pages.
Oh, two
The
pages.
guide will give you
No.
opportunities to practice your magic
was
and
like-
educate yourself about wizarding lore. Do keep up. Why don't you cast Revelio on that statue
Revelio.
and see what details the field guide can provide?
Oh, there we go. I need to be the shape-shifting water demon native to Ireland in Great Britain.
Helpies.
Ho ho. Okay, so I can open the field guide like so. Nope, that is the wrong one. This one.
And you are level 1. 1% of challenges are done.
What about this thing?
You know.
It looks like a mimic.
Keep your eyes open for more opportunities.
You can't.
like that, inside and outside
I don't think
of
we're
the
at
castle.
a level you can open it. Because I can't even open them. And I'm not that further along, I guess.
Aspiration.
Honestly, this
I naturally
aesthetics
got
of
Slytherin.
Hufflepuff are me, but
Good
I
timing.
could see where I
Perfect
would
opportunity
be
to show you how
friends
to
with
use
mostly
flute flames
Slytherin.
to get around a bit quicker. Your field guide contains a
I'd be
map
like,
of the
yes, I
castle.
want to go
Open
through
it up
all
and
the
find
fields and frolic
Central
with you
Hall.
guys, but also I'm gonna go do bad people shit. Now we know what type of wizard or witch. Mothership. Check Discord. Okay. Checking. Keep those checkings. No. Where in Discord?
Maybe the memes? The Grand Hall?
Or did he send... Oh, okay. Yep.
Central Hall. There we go. Bloop. Yeah, loving the hair, right? I love it. It's good.
And here
It's
we
all
are.
up here.
real?
Quite the
It's got
time
like a
saver.
pompadour.
These stairs lead directly to Central Hall. You can get almost anywhere in the castle quickly from Central Hall.
Or was that
Always something happening here. It's the heart of the
That had to
hive,
be
our
photoshopped.
King's Cross station, so to speak.
Like they did.
That should be all for now. You'll be
Like,
expected to attend
they
both
video
charms
screened
and
their
Defense
phone
Against
and
the
then
Dark
like
Arts classes today.
edit it to look
And
like it
I'd
wasn't
like to be
video
sure you
screened
get
and
to
then
Hogsmeade
just
as soon as
played
possible to replace the supplies you lost on the way here.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a meme. Oh, okay.
What will I learn in Charms class?
Exactly what you might expect. Spells, charms, jinxes, all terribly useful. I think you will enjoy Professor Ronan. He's a clever
Oh, I didn't
and
know
entertaining
Trump got
wizard
out.
and a
He's
talented
free.
teacher.
Then we're never gonna arrest him.
Well, I
Can
thought
you tell
he
me more
was in
about
jail.
the Defense Against the Dark
No.
Arts class?
Defense against the dark arts,
Come
as the name
on.
implies, focuses
How
on
would
how
that
to
work?
defend oneself against the evils that lurk beyond these walls.
Wait, how would that work?
A mastery
Here's
of
the thing.
defense against the dark arts is required for
The
those who
family
aspire to become
and
aurors.
the family of
Fortunately,
and
we are lucky
past
to
presidents
have the ever-gifted Professor
have a
Hecat in charge
constant,
of our students' education in that regard.
fucking
Berserk thought he got arrested too.
no.
Yeah, because I thought I saw a
He got
news
charged.
I thought I saw a news outlet
Well,
say
there's Secret
that
Service. Okay, Secret Service has to follow around all presidents, past and present, and their families.
yeah, they were
So
like
how the fuck would he go to jail? What are they gonna do? Have fucking 4 dudes in suits, armed, standing around like, this previous president? They can't have that shit in jail. Like, this shit isn't going anywhere.
You
Well, yeah.
mentioned
Oh, okay.
Hogsmeade, Professor.
because there was
Hogsmeade is
an
the
outlet that
only
was like
all-wizarding village
it
in
would
Britain,
cost
and
millions
is
of
home
dollars
an
to have
array
him
of
travel
shops and
from
pubs.
Florida
You should be
to
able to find all of the school supplies you require in Hogsmeade.
wherever the
You
case
will
is.
also, I
A
imagine,
cloister? I
enjoy
don't want a
many
cloister.
butterbeer there with friends in due course.
Cloister's fucking actually a tank.
I don't want it.
Thank you, Professor Weasley.
A lot to absorb on your first day, and you have
There you
much
go. You
to
spelled
learn.
it correctly now.
Happily, your professors have agreed to create additional assignments for you outside
Additional
of class.
work.
You'll be up to speed in no time.
Fuck your additional
Judging by
work.
your adept use of Revelio earlier, I'd say Professor Fig succeeded in
Train.
at least showing you the basics.
He did, Professor.
He's been
Big
terribly
train.
vague as to the events preceding your arrival, specifically about what happened after that awful dragon attack. My suspicion is that there's more to the story than a search
the
for
end, the
belongings
world's
and an
going to
extended
shit.
trip up to the castle.
Yeah, no shit. Fuck you, additional work.
We
That's
did take a
what I
bit
would
of a
have
detour
thought
on the way here.
if I was
Ended up
actually
exploring some
standing there,
ruins,
and she would have been like, "You're
I
getting
shouldn't say more.
extra work." I would have been like,
Exploring
"Fuck your
ruins?
extra work."
Well, I presume Professor Fig
The
has
world
his
is
reasons for
shit.
keeping the details to himself for now.
It is. I'm just trying to
Speak
survive.
of the devil, Professor Fig. Your ears must have been burning.
Oh?
Yes. You seem to
Can
have
food
provided
not
our
be
new fifth year
expensive?
with a solid foundation in the basics of spellcasting.
Berserk got a cloister
I'm afraid
too.
I can't take all
That's
the
not
credit
bad,
there,
bro.
Professor.
That's a good one.
They've a rare.
I mean, I tried to buy a
aptitude
bunch
for
of
magic,
like
it seems.
healthier food options this week,
Well, I'm just glad you both
and we
arrived
spent
in
more
one
money
piece. Perfectly
buying
good boats and carriages to Hogwarts, and you chose to
healthy
fly in the path of a
food
dragon.
options.
I wouldn't say I chose
And this
the
was at
dragon's
Aldi's,
path,
you
Professor.
know, one of
Rather unfortunately, it would
poor
seem that it
man's
chose
staples
us.
here.
Very well. Enough chit chat.
And it was close to $200. That's ridiculous.
Might I rely on you, Professor
If I
Fig, to
buy
explain the
food
details of the
in the
field guide's map?
ways of
course.
like
Thank you.
struggle meals,
Good luck
our
today.
bill can be less.
And remember to use
But that's pretty
your
sad
field
that if I
guide.
want to eat
It will
healthy,
be
I gotta spend
invaluable to
$100 more.
And invaluable to me as I'll be using it to keep up to date on your
Start
progress.
gardens, everybody.
Yes, Professor.
Start gardens.
Come and find me in my classroom after you've attended both classes today, and I'll explain more about those assignments I mentioned.
You have to be very
and
smart
we'll see
when
if we
buying
can't
healthy.
get you to Hogsmeade for those supplies.
Right. I try to avoid organic labels because that's all. It's not actually all organic. It's just a lie. I mean, it's all grown the same. You don't think organic farmers aren't using...
There we go.
Yeah, organic is expensive. And I avoid buying organic because it is expensive.
Dozens of magical
And I
world, including
still
a set of stone
spend
sirens.
$100 more at the grocery store. Ooh, wait. Is there a moth somewhere? Look for a big moth. I didn't notice that in my game, but look for a giant moth. See if there's one around. And I wonder if you look at night if you'll find the moth. Try at night. Go for fresh and find stuff that you can make in different ways.
Return to the quest area. Jesus. Got me with a fucking countdown.
It's good to see you, Professor.
Well,
And you. I was hoping our paths would
we're
cross
starting
today
our garden. We
before
worked
you
on our
immersed yourself
garden
in studies. Did I hear
yesterday.
you and Professor Weasley talking about
And then
exploring ruins?
She caught me off guard. I didn't tell her anything else
a
about
lot
our
of the
travels
times
there.
I
I will
buy.
say, I think she
I buy a
suspects we're
little.
not being entirely
This is where
forthcoming.
our
Yes,
price,
well,
our
Professor
budgeting gets a
Weasley is
little high.
brilliant
Is I'll
and
buy
astute witch. It was right to keep the details to yourself
bulkier
for
meat.
now. We don't know
So
where
even if
this
I don't,
path we've
if we
embarked
don't
upon
finish,
will
like
lead.
if we don't use all of the
It may
meat this
require
week,
a bit more
there's still some to roll over to
with your
next week,
time
and
than
then
she would approve of.
sometimes that saves
And
us
she may
money if
feel
I do it
obliged
that
to share
way.
details
If I'm
with the
trying to pinch
headmaster
pennies and
that
I
would be better
overbought
left
meat
between us.
the week before,
Understood,
ooh,
Professor.
sorry,
Good.
it
Now,
saved us
as
money.
capable as you are, I believe the ability you possess obliges you to be well trained.
I try to be
Happily,
thrifty.
you have the benefit of an exceptionally skilled team of witches and wizards to guide you. Speaking of guides,
And then one
and
day
so that I may avoid another not
we'll
so
have our
subtle
piece of
truth
property
from Professor Weasley,
where we
why don't I show you
another
the clever
public announcement.
enchantment we included in the field guides
Tyler
map?
Labs
Unfold it and have
does
a
not
look.
condone cults or cult leaders where we'll get our property and meet cons in Montana. Where we'll have livestock and start a farm. Ha ha ha.
The map is enchanted to
Hell
help you
yeah.
find your way.
That
This'll
is
be
the goal,
incredibly
is just to
helpful.
homestead,
Now,
homeschool.
sounds like you've quite a day ahead. What with classes
Stay
and
away
a trip
from
to
society
Hogsmeade for supplies,
and just
including your own wand.
Ooh,
You'll enjoy
live
I
a
get my
nice
own
quiet
wand?
life.
He's an exceptional craftsman and a good friend. I
Not
shall reach out
yet.
when I have more information about our mysterious locket. For now, focus on your classes and pay attention. More than your hours
Okay, so
may
I don't know
hinge on
enough about
magic you
the
are able to
history
master
of this
within these
place.
walls.
Or I don't know enough
We will sacrifice a goat in the name of alien.
about the history of
Revelio.
I mean, as long as the goat is getting roasted afterwards, by all means, sacrifice the goat.
yeah, I don't
It really is. Homeschooling is the best option. And I think I don't know if Val went into why I said sticking up for yourself and having your own voice is self-love is because recently I stood up for myself and I stood up for my family and their boundaries because my mother would not respect that I had set a boundary, and I think my mother thinks we're conservatives at this point. When we're independents. Let me just say that first and foremost. We're independents.
I would say, well, I'm an extreme centrist, to be honest.
Okay. And I would say I get told all the time that I am really a true neutral, independent. So
grubby little places. I'll just die.
Clearly you've heard me say that I don't think any of this should be in schools. I don't think, and as a teacher assistant, I don't think it is my duty as a teacher assistant to be teaching kids things that it's the parent's job to teach their child, not mine, first and foremost. So I kept telling my mom, like, we're gonna homeschool, and she kept just saying, like, oh, he's not gonna get enough socializing, and what if you can't even teach a certain subject? And I'm just like, okay, whatevs. I'm gonna keep ignoring you about this. When I say that my mom is an extreme leftist, she's gone on about Florida's banned book law, as they love to call it.
That's not at all what it is, but yeah, you're right. That's what she calls it.
I said that's what they call it. I didn't say that's what I call it. She sent us books, and mind you, I wouldn't have cared about the books. They weren't as bad, but she messaged me and said, oh, getting Aliens banned book list collection started. And I was like, we're going to shut this down here and now, because you're not going to use your grandson for liberal brownie points.
I'm petting a kitty.
I pet every kitty I come by. But you're not going to use my child as liberal brownie points. So from here on out, no more banned books. I don't even want a Matt Walsh book, who is a Republican. And she kept going, well, Matt Walsh books aren't banned. That's not the point. I said I wouldn't accept either or. And this went on for hours. After I told her she's going to respect these boundaries, she's not going to argue with me on this. This is what it is. She brought this conversation into a family chat with my sibling. And I was like, why did this have to get here? Why was this brought here? Why did we have to bring my sibling into this? This had nothing to do with them. Were you trying to make it seem like their sister wasn't being supportive of the community? Well, she was like, and after numerous times of asking her, why did you bring my sibling into this? And she was like, I wanted to know if I did something wrong raising you guys. I was like, this is the thing that we're going to bring to group chat about how you raised us. Because I'm pretty sure that David and I have a long list of things that we would probably rather address that you did wrong than this. Because this has nothing to do with you. This is me putting a boundary up. And you're not liking it. So what you're going to do is I'm going to take a break from you. And I have not talked to her since. And it's been a month. She's going to go. She's just missed a holiday with Alien. And as far as I'm concerned or care about, she's going to miss Alien's birthday. Maybe she'll think twice about being disrespectful on a boundary that I set for my child. And first and foremost, I have said numerous times that I don't like talking about politics. Am I talking about politics with you three? Yes, because you guys, we can have a civil conversation and not get heated and angry. But when I talk to politics about her, it's her way or no way. So I nicely and neutrally said, I don't like talking about politics. So when she would come up to visit, she would come here and talk to Val about politics, and then come run to me about
Wingardium Leviosa.
about their conversation, and I'm like, I don't want to talk about politics.
Why is it just Leviosa?
Now, let's try something.
I'm unfollowing you both. I don't care. We'll miss you. I hope you have a good life, and it's pleasant, and you find the love of your life, and you have a beautiful, beautiful life.
Let us begin with the basic cast. See how the dummy deflected your cast. This time, cast Leviosa
So
first,
basically, she got her
then
ass
basic
handed to her,
cast.
and I haven't talked to her since.
Remember, a surprise. Good. Now, the basic cast. Well done.
It hurts. I'm sorry it hurts.
Very good. But the
It does
best way
hurt.
to practice is by dueling. We'll start with you two. Duelists, take your marks.
Time for a proper Hogwarts welcome.
Now, I want a fair duel, using only Levioso, basic cast, and Protego. You may begin.
The best you can do right now is just honestly work on yourself.
Good form.
I know.
This can't be your first.
Stupid. Let's just say I'm a quick learner. Leviosa.
I do enjoy a lively duel. If only all of my
I
students
have
were
to
this
enroll. Well, that's good.
All right.
Not bad for
I'm
a
getting used to
beginner.
it.
You give as good as you get.
And eventually, when you work on yourself and you bring yourself into a place that you want to be, you'll find
I
someone
put you
who
on the
wants to
spot,
be
and you rose
part of
to the
that
challenge.
space.
Points to Slytherin.
Yeah, the key
Thank you,
component to
Professor
all of that is
Glad to
not
have the
accepting
opportunity to
bullshit
practice.
that you don't
If
need
what
in your
I've seen
life.
today is any
And then
indication,
identifying
we
what
can
that
expect
shit is
great
the hardest
things
part.
from you.
Also,
I
coming up with
demand
standards.
excellence from my
Yeah.
students.
As,
They are capable
as much as
of
women get
achieving it,
mad about men having
and
standards,
they
have them.
must achieve it.
Because if you don't have
A
those
classroom
standards,
duel
you're
is one
not
thing,
going to find the person
but
you
battling
want.
dark wizards, or as ever more likely, goblins, is a different kettle of Grindylows entirely.
Understood, Professor.
So, I'd advise you to keep practicing whenever you can. Perhaps Mr. Sallow will have some ideas for you. Again, well done
Ooh,
today.
wishy-washy.
I shall reach out
I don't know
soon
what
with
that
additional
Pokemon is,
assignments.
but we'll try.
I think it's the
All
swarm
right,
of
That's
fish.
enough spectacle for one day. Class is dismissed.
Nice work.
I enjoyed that.
Well, that duel was quite something. Everyone will be talking about it.
It was certainly good practice.
Practice? Felt more like I was dueling an expert. Didn't expect a new student to be so deft with a wand. Then again, perhaps this wasn't your first duel.
No, not particularly.
You're not supposed to give up information.
In fact, it was. Perhaps I have a knack for it.
Be coy if you like, but I know better. Magic requires intention and talent. You know, you might be a perfect fit for a certain exclusive, unsanctioned dueling organization.
Exclusive and unsanctioned. Count me in.
Excellent. Knew I was right about you. If you want to get the most out of your time at Hogwarts, you're going to need to break the rules now and then. Whether
Break
it's
some
joining a secret
rules.
dueling club or sneaking into the
Ah,
restricted
everybody
section
but
of the library.
me.
You just have to be clever enough not
Because
to
he
get
gave him
caught.
white hair.
Thank you,
Gave him white
Sebastian.
hair.
I'll keep that in mind.
Good. Pleasure chatting with you. I'm sure I'll
He's
see
the
you soon.
Kakashi of
Perhaps
the group.
somewhere
The
unsanctioned.
Jiraiya, if you would.
We'll see if your performance today
Hell
was
yeah.
sheer luck or actual
The pervy
skill.
wizard.
Look for Luke and Brattleby near the clock tower entrance.
You playing it? Yeah.
If you're interested. Till next
Be
time.
casting Leviosa on skirts.
Those poor women.
Revelio.
Oh, what do we got going on over here?
Daddy Jiraiya.
Plus 20 HP. Whoa. I leveled up. Is there a skill tree?
Press X.
Do I just level? What do we got going on here? I got gloves. I'll put some gloves on. All right.
No magical
doesn't do
property.
anything?
Yeah.
Oh. Headwear. We got fresh ass cap. Doesn't do shit.
Doesn't do anything. I guess they're just showing you where everything is. That does something though.
All right.
That's
Wait, did I
nice.
take it off or did I put it on?
Um.
There. Okay.
Nothing.
Okay, so it is equipped.
Yep.
Set my headwear.
They should do like an offshoot of the 3 Sony.
Challenges. Is this where I'm at?
No.
So do I... Wait, claim rewards. Oh, it's just an appearance reward. Okay.
Mhm.
Do I not get to, like, advocate shit? Alright, where's my character? Is it only gear that I get? I don't get to alter these at all?
No.
Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if there was like a skill tree. Wait a second.
To be ashamed of.
What are you looking for?
Talents. I can't access it.
Because you haven't leveled up.
Oh, I thought I leveled up. I thought I leveled up to level 3. I'm level 3. Guess it unlocks later.
You racing about the
Alright, I gotta go to charm class now.
You're not following the dots.
Oh, dots. Wait a minute, there's a chest over here.
I'd hate to face Professor Hecat in a duel.
It says there's a chest right here. I don't see a chest. Must be under.
Follow the dots.
Follow the fucking dots.
Oh, but in other news, Berserk, do you want to hear some crazy stuff? In the middle of having this argument with my mother, more family stuff also simultaneously was happening. It's a crazy week. That was a crazy week.
Revelio.
Did I already get the page from that?
Yes.
Why is charm class so high?
You're not following the dots.
I know I'm not following the dots. I'm exploring. I've never been here
Professor
before.
Roman tends to go on a bit. We sometimes have to remind him to finish the lesson.
I know.
Some of us don't necessarily want him to get back to the lesson.
So also simultaneously that week, I got in contact with a family member on my biological dad's side.
Here.
I've never talked to anybody.
Behind you. There is an open
Last
seat
month
here.
I broke up with my ex, found a new job. My car broke down and I
Hello.
got wow.
I am Nettie.
Damn.
Yeah,
So
last
you
month
are
was
the new
crazy.
student.
Apparently it was crazy for you too.
Have you met Professor Ronan yet?
I found my biological dad's family.
Shall we begin?
And
Welcome to year 5 of chant. Now, this will be a crucial year in your education on the art of
basically,
charm work,
my
but
family
I am confident
came over from
that you will
Ireland
take hold
into
with the
Canada
passion
and then
rigor
down into
requisite
New
of
York.
Such a challenge. Right. Now,
Started,
everyone,
we
please
came from
look in your
Ireland,
textbooks to page
from Canada,
517. But
down into New York.
before we begin,
Started
anyone here
horse
tell me
racing
the
gambling
difference
rings
between the incantations of
and
the color change and
basically
growth charts?
upheld the Irish mob
Anyone?
in New York
Anyone?
for several years. Then my family moved
I am afraid
and
it is too late to study now.
still did the Irish mob thing. And
The summer
then
months must have really
some
taken
of
a
them
toll
moved
on
down
you all.
into Florida.
By the looks of
The
it,
bio
you all spent
dad,
your
bio
holidays
dad didn't want to be part of the
practicing
Irish
oblivion on
mob.
one another.
Moved, and
Do you even
yeah.
remember how to perform a basic summoning charm?
So Irish mob
Summoning,
royalty,
alright.
guys.
Well, it seems that we are in dire need of review. Everyone get into pairs and take positions on opposite
But I'm
sides
sorry your
of the
car broke
classroom.
down. I hope it gets fixed.
Now let's put those textbooks to use as the blunt objects you so believe they
Oh, I
are,
know now
and
why you sound
turn
gangster as
summoning them
fuck.
out of one another's hands.
This gentle
Only one
voice
book will be
just
needed per partnership,
ensues
Miss
my
Dale.
boss.
Thank you. Get into place
Yeah, it's a
now.
gentle voice, but she's got the propensity of DMX.
My car is fixed now. Good. DMX.
I remember DMX's fucking gangster bounce shit.
Akio.
I remember the one dude from the. Am I thinking
That
of
is
the
not
same group? The dude who got shot?
You are a
No.
swift learner.
Now I need a new
I
job
see a
and
lot
shake
of
off this
potential, but
depression.
remember,
Yeah.
potential is nothing without practice. Keep at it. You might just rival Miss Onai here. Very good, everyone. That's enough of that. Well, as you all seem to have the basics down, and it is an exceptionally lovely day, I was thinking that we might
Hopefully
have
you find a
ourselves
job
a
soon,
little
but I've
excursion
heard it's hard to find a
outside
job
for
lately.
spot of fresh air.
I don't think it's hard to.
After me.
It's hard to find a decent job. You can find
I
jobs
think-
all over the damn place.
well-
they just suck.
Yes and no. I think what's happened is we've gone into a world where it's a little dicey, and so when you're an employer and you see
I've always
the
found
climate
that fun
change
goes
of the
hand in
world,
hand with mastery,
you
Very
have to.
as I'm
particular
sure
about
the
who you
Quidditch
hire.
players amongst us would
Yeah,
agree.
I don't think.
So,
And I'm sure the
what
left is gonna say,
better
well,
than
that's
a bit of sport?
that's a them problem.
Put
They
our
should be
prowess with the
hiring.
summoning charm to the
There
test.
should be equality in hiring. Well, no. You are not dressed appropriately and look appropriate. And why would I hire you?
So why don't we have our newest student
I don't
start us
understand
off?
why teachers have their hair. I'm gonna buy a waifu pillow and fall in love with it.
Safer.
Very simply, cast Accio on one of the spheres and relinquish. Very good. Now, think of this like gobstones, if you will. That's it.
Yeah, but what waifu is it gonna be?
Excellent control there.
Nailed it.
Very good.
You know, I
Points
was
to
gonna say
Slytherin.
that, but
But there's certainly no sport in
You-
playing
you
without
said it
some
for
friendly
us.
competition. Miss
I was
Onai,
gonna
would
say, all you
care
just
to
need
give
is a
our new
flashlight now.
student a bit of a
but you
challenge?
said it for me.
Come on up. You'll be the blues just as before, and Miss Onai, you are playing red. Clear?
I'm gonna be right back.
Yes,
I
sir.
gotta go use the restroom.
All right. Who goes first, red or blue?
Here we go.
That is how it's done.
All right.
Akio.
No!
Stay focused.
Let us see this.
Very good.
Be sharp. Phew.
Accio.
Ouch! Well played.
Tied up.
Let us make this a bit more interesting, shall we?
There we go. She was inside me. Ooh. Put a flashlight on that bitch and we said,
I
no
think we are
shit.
well
You're not
past
wrong.
Interesting at this point.
I'll say.
Enough chatter. Focus now. You will need it. This round settles it all.
Watch this. That is how it's done.
All right.
Accio.
Damn it!
Happens to the best of us.
Let us see this. There we go. Be sharp. Phew.
All right. I can't win.
Accio.
Damn.
Do not be discouraged.
All right. This is annoying. I think I have to beat this hoe.
Very good, both of you. Well done.
Yeah, I was trying.
Class is dismissed. Gather your things on the way out.
I don't think it matters though.
Well done back there. You took the loss in stride. Didn't want to go too easy on you. Took me weeks to become proficient with Accio. Took weeks for me to get anything right when I transferred here. It gets easier, I promise.
Thank you, but I've been holding my own.
I appreciate
Guess
your
who's back?
confidence. I
Back
transferred here from
again.
Wagadu just before my
Mothership, you
fourth
don't have
year.
that ball. Check the
My
extension
mother
to see your
received an
items.
offer to teach divination here. Before I knew it, we had left Uganda and were halfway around the world at a new school in a new country.
This may seem an odd question, but is magic the same there as it is here?
Mostly, yes. But I did have to learn how to use a wand when I arrived here. Hardly anyone at Wagadu uses one.
Really?
You can cast spells without a wand.
Oh, yes. I find wandless magic to be much more instinctive. Not to mention quite convenient if one is without their wand. I must admit, however, that I am growing quite fond of using a wand. It seems very dramatic.
Is Wagadu a castle like Hogwarts?
Its address is Mountains of the Moon. It is not so much a castle as a beautiful edifice carved out of the mountainside. I remember the first time I saw it, the mist was so thick I could hardly make out anything at all. And then it just materialized before me, this enormous school that seemed to be floating in midair.
Is Wagadu much bigger than Hogwarts?
Wagadu School of Magic is the largest wizarding school in the world. So yes, bigger than Hogwarts. But it never seemed intimidating or overwhelming to me. It always felt like home.
Yeah, nobody wanted you anyway, fucker.
Right.
It's nice to learn about another wizarding school.
Thank you for asking. I do miss Wagadu, but I'm glad
Maybe
to be
this
here
chick
at
can teach me how to
Hogwarts.
cast shit without a wand? That'd be
I
great.
think Professor Ronan wants to talk to you. Better not keep him waiting. Until next time.
Of course, you can use Accio on humans.
A word,
So
if you would.
Oh yeah, he did, didn't he?
You wanted to speak with me, Professor?
I did. I trust your first charms lesson lived up to expectation?
Well, an outdoor competition wasn't exactly the lesson I was expecting, sir.
What charm is there in the expected? Miss Onai is a talented witch. Take it in stride. One often gains the most from the battles one has lost.
Of course, Professor. It was a challenging match.
Miss Onai is always a fierce competitor, though I sense that she is a bit distracted of late. Now, Professor Weasley has asked that your professors give you instruction outside of the ordinary curriculum. Expect to hear from me soon
Extra
regarding a
fucking
special
work.
assignment that I am preparing for you.
Oh.
Hello there. You're the new student, aren't you?
No. I'm a twig.
Hello, you wanted to speak to me?
Samantha Dale. I've been eager to meet you. You're the student everyone's been whispering about. Hope your first day's going well. You certainly seem to hold your own in charms.
Thank you, but it really wasn't all that challenging.
My
Right?
brother William would tell you not to be so humble and to trust your abilities. Then again, he tends to be a bit overconfident in his.
Have extra
Well,
shit.
better see to my charms homework.
Always.
I find Professor Ronan's lessons a bit more challenging than you do.
It's fucking homework out the wazoo. Why is it? Even in wizarding school, teachers are gonna be giving out homework.
I could just
Revelio.
And then the werewolves join the goblins.
What's the deal with that flying ass page?
Where were you?
Nothing.
In the Goblin Rebellion
It's
of
just there.
1752?
And by
Oh,
the look
okay.
of it, the Minister for Magic was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't.
Oh, what fun! I won't say my goodbyes. I shall cheer for the boy who says you're telling
I
lies.
still
tell
haven't
lies,
figured those
Peeves.
things out
It
yet.
was Albert Boot.
No, it wasn't. It was Basil Flack.
And I don't want to look it up
Fine,
yet.
It's a bold attack. Was the Minister a boot or the Minister a flack?
Stop it, Peeves. You'll get us in trouble.
In trouble you will be, but you can't give Peeves a smack. She says it's a boot.
Go to quests. Or not.
Follow the dots.
Revelio.
Alright, now I gotta go to the shop and get the shit that was eaten by a damn dragon replaced.
Revelio.
Not every statue has one of those by it.
Bitch.
Follow the dang dots.
What about the room, Professor?
I was thinking the same thing, Deke. Perhaps you could help.
Oh, excuse, Deke.
Ah, there you are. I trust your first classes went well?
Okay.
They did, Professor.
I heard as much from Professors Hecat and
Agreed.
Ronan.
Peanut
Seems
butter's the
Professor
bomb.
Fig taught you quite a bit during your brief detour near, what was it you said? Some ruins? I'd wager there's a good deal more to your travels here than what you've told me. Isn't there?
Have you and Professor Fig not discussed my training?
He continues to be reticent about the details, mentioning only a few spells. Revelio, was it? And Lumos?
That's correct, Professor.
I see. Like trying to get a sonnet from a streeler. Regardless, you must continue to build upon what you've learned.
All
In
right.
that regard, I've asked your professors to help hasten your progress with some extra assignments.
What? More work? Alright.
Professor Ronan did mention something about that.
In fact, Professor Ronan will meet you outside momentarily
Fucking
to assign
bullshit.
your first
Extra
one.
work.
Now, regarding the trip to Hogsmeade I mentioned earlier, we've arranged to replace the supplies lost on your way here, including seeds, potion recipes, and spellcrafts.
Thank you, Professor.
And Mr. Ollivander will connect you
More
with the
extra shit.
perfect wand. You've managed your classes well with a borrowed wand, but you'll find the magic you cast with your own wand to be far superior.
I've never heard of a spellcraft before, Professor. What is it?
A spellcraft is a recipe of sorts used when conjuring objects. I shall explain more about them when you begin working with transfiguration magic.
Okay.
There's an Ollivander's in Hogsmeade.
There is. Most people are familiar with the shop in Diagon Alley. We're fortunate to have someone like him nearby. Mr. Ollivander is a genuine craftsman and highly skilled wand maker. I would trust no one else to pair me with a wand.
Can you tell me more about the potions shop, Professor?
J. Pippin's Potions stocks a wide array of potions ingredients, although they rarely sell recipes.
The only magic
Professor
I know
Sharp
to do
asks
with
that
my
they have a
wand
couple
is...
of particular recipes on hand for you.
I'm eager to get to Hogsmeade.
Very well. I'd like you to make your first visit to the village with a
Impregnante.
craft. Help you get your bearings. Perhaps Sebastian Sallow.
Ah, well, at least you're sufficient at that, right, bro?
Spending time with them.
Should go with Sebastian.
I'd like to go with Sebastian.
Glad to hear it. Mr. Sallow is a capable young wizard, and he knows the area. He'll keep you well clear of any of Victor
least I got
Rookwood's
something
undesirables
right.
en route.
Rookwood?
A rather unsavory local. Best to avoid him and his associates, including his right hand of sorts, Theophilus Harlow, if you can. Once you've finished Professor Ronan's assignment, your friend will meet you at the castle doors. No time to waste. The sooner you complete your work, the sooner you can enjoy a butterbeer at the Three Broomsticks.
Revelio.
You don't have that spell, Harry.
I don't have the spell.
You did not pet a kitty cat.
Revelio.
What? It says there's a... I guess it's
there
me.
you are.
Yeah, there we go.
You have a new spell to teach me, Professor.
Indeed I do, and an exceedingly useful one at that. The mending charm, Reparo. Fixes things right up, makes a broken object good as new in the blink of an eye.
It seems as if that might come in handy.
More frequently than one would imagine. As Professor Weasley mentioned, I am not the only one who will be teaching you spells outside of class in an effort to catch you up with your peers.
How do you know what she
A number of
actually
your
said?
professors
What if
have
she
agreed to
didn't
do so as
actually
well.
say that?
But first, each
What if
shall
she
ask
forgot
that
that
you
pertinent
complete a few
information?
preliminary
But you,
tasks to hone your
assuming
magic. I
that
have
she said
arranged
it.
some for today.
How
See them
dare
through
you,
and then
sir.
report back to me. We will have you casting Reparo in no time.
Why must I first complete tasks to learn Reparo?
No lesson or lecture can compare to first-hand experience. And these tasks should provide
mind
you
me
with just
being
that.
extra.
Such experience is invaluable when mastering any new
Exactly,
bit
that's
of
not
magic.
what she said.
I'll start on the task right away, Professor.
She said the sky was purple.
Collect flying pages near the broken statue.
This is the right area. I wonder where the flying page is. Accio! Got it.
That's what those flying pages were.
Not all of them. I don't think. I've tried to get them many times. That's what she said. Exactly.
A flying
She said
page
the sky was
must be
purple.
around here somewhere.
I was in that meeting.
Accio! Brilliant.
Some kind so help me. If only a new student would help.
I'm gonna fix the stat sheet. Would you like to buy a stat sheet?
I haven't learned to Reparo yet.
It says go back to the professor.
Oh.
Follow the dots.
I trust the preliminary tasks weren't.
I completed the assignments, Professor.
Marvelous. You clearly know your
A
way
lily
around
pup.
basic charms. Let us give the old mending charm a try then, shall we? Remember to be deliberate in your enunciation and movements. I want to see some vigor. Now, wand at the ready.
Yes, sir.
Remember, your wand is a conduit of your magic.
Square. One of these squares is not like a circle. One. I don't know what I'm saying, guys.
That's it. Very good. If you would like to practice mending
Reparo.
something, have a go with that broken statue in the alcove by the water. It allegedly
Revelio.
symbolized
Hello,
heartbreak.
Tyrant. I'm Vanessa, gamer
Perhaps a
from
jilted
Brazil.
lover thought it
Remember?
too
Hey! What's up, Vanessa? What's going on, my friend? I hope things are doing well. Yeah. I don't know how, what do we do here? Haha! Gracias.
Haha, you did not catch it.
I did not catch that lily pup. Come on. Come back here. Page. I did catch it. Alright.
Yeah, but there's one over there. See if that catches it too.
There's one over where? Ooh, there we go.
See, you'll find random.
Oh, did you hear about the I can't wait. You know it's gonna be a laugh with Ronan.
There's something in there. I just know.
Haha.
Happy Easter, Tyrant.
Yeah, happy Easter. Thank you. I hope everything's been well with you. Yeah, it's been a little while. I lurk every once in a while, but I've just been working a lot. Lots of work.
Revelio.
Is your English getting better? Maybe.
Defense against the dark.
Oh.
Professor Hecat actually makes it seem manageable.
Well,
Sebastian, what's
fancy
up,
meeting
dog?
you here.
Hello, Sebastian.
Ah, my new charge. I'm told you're in dire need of supplies, and I'm to accompany you into Hogsmeade for them. Is this your first foray into the village?
It is. I haven't left the castle since I arrived.
Well, I shall endeavour to be
Nobody
the
caught
very
that?
best of guides, then.
Yeah.
Hogsmeade's a
everybody
charming
but me.
little place. Self-contained, too. We should be able to find you everything that you need. Shall
Let's
we?
finish this last one up because the aliens should be waking up pretty soon.
Is he waking up? Waking up.
So he should be waking up soon.
We've made it out to the courtyard.
I was glad Professor Weasley asked me to join you today.
As am I. Thank you, by the way.
Of course. You're the only one who's ever bested me in a duel. The way I see it, I'd be wise to keep an eye on you.
Alright, let's do the stuff. No flying pages. Nope.
Speaking of Weasley, she seems to have taken quite a shine to you.
Has she? That's nice to hear.
I'm still surprised that a professor would entrust me with anything, given my detention record.
Spend a lot of time in detention, do you?
Just enough to keep me well rounded.
You will see a light flicker when you go past them.
Speaking of detention, this trip to Hogsmeade might have
I
saved
want to see
me
if
from
there's
one.
anything under the
Glad I could
bridge
be
or
of service.
something.
Madam Scribner, the librarian, was on the hunt for me, as is often the case. Professor Weasley came to retrieve
Your cell phone
me,
is
and was
weird?
able to convince old Scribner that I had somewhere to be.
So how did you manage to get on the librarian's bad side?
Ooh, power
Well,
naps.
I suspect it's a matter of differing opinions. She thinks I shouldn't be allowed in the
Power
restricted section, and I, on the other hand, am inclined to disagree.
Revelio.
Oh,
You
just
didn't
one
have to
moment.
Revelio that. You
This
just
is
had to
an
walk up
excellent
to
spot
it.
to gather lacewinger flies. They're pretty to look at. If you stew them long enough, they make a powerful potion ingredient.
You don't collect those. They're just talking daffodils.
No.
Those are daffodils. Hopefully you're still here. I lurk. I don't know if we'll be here still because it is almost aliens.
Quite a sight,
End of
isn't
his
it?
nap time.
You
Usually
certainly
wakes
don't
up
see that every day.
in between this time. I don't know if we'll be
Those
here,
griffins.
but I don't know. You looked at them for a second, and yes.
Prawn soup and sugarfoot. To the left is the Forbidden
So,
Forest.
hopefully you have a
Out of
good
bounds
power
to your
nap.
students.
Oh, hence the name.
What are you doing? It's the
Precisely.
Forbidden Forest.
They think
I
it's
know,
too
I,
dangerous. I think they need to have more confidence in our defensive abilities. Ah, you can see Hogsmeade just past those ruins up ahead.
Hold on now.
Do this in your free time when you're not having to. You
something out there.
dive down there. You haven't gotten that far. See? Go back.
Give me the... Give me
You're-
the slug. Fine.
You weren't
fucker.
even by the slug. You were by a rock pile.
Well, the slug was by the rock pile. He just chose to interact with a rock pile instead of the fucking slug.
Yeah, well, your time was going down.
Fucking giving me a countdown.
Have you had much of a chance to explore the castle?
A little. It's positively enormous.
It is that. I've been there 5 years and barely scratched the surface. Loads to see, places to discover.
Oh? Any you'd like to share with the class?
Perhaps one day. I can't go around telling you all my secrets now, can I? You still haven't told me how you became so good at dueling.
And I never will. Damn, you abandoned Sebastian like she abandoned me. Oh!
Damn, bro.
I've always thought
Burning yourself,
pulling a
huh?
carriage a bit grim.
I
Though
think you have
suppose
to make
most
fun of
people don't
yourself.
actually see
Yeah,
them
it's
at all.
true. It's part of the healing process.
Well, that and you give yourself
Unfortunately. But you've seen
your
quite a
own
bit
type of
yourself
power. I was saying
firsthand
this
too.
to my friend the other
Most
day.
notably that dragon attack.
If
Hopefully
I'm
that
making
lesson
fun of
you'll hear isn't as
myself,
eventful.
if someone is maliciously making fun of me and I start making fun of myself, that takes the power away from them. If I can sit there and make fun of myself,
Yeah, because you could roast yourself far better than they can.
right, and clearly if
Mr.
I'm
Moon.
joining you, I
He's the
don't care
Hogwarts
what you're
caretaker.
actually saying.
Looks a bit worse for wear.
Like, yeah, you're right. I do have a big nose. But if you
Hello,
have a
Mr. Moon.
problem with that,
Have you met our
you
new
can
fifth
talk
year?
to my bio
Pleasure.
dad,
you
because
might wanna turn
I
back,
get it
Mr.
from that
Sallow.
family. So,
Turn
oh wait,
and
he's not answering
run.
my phone calls.
Is
So,
everything all right, sir?
Oh, it looked right at me. Eyes big as saucers.
no.
What did
Baby's
Mr. Moon?
awake. Alright, I'll get to
Demi
town, do this shit, and then I'll
Ugly and
end.
hairy and
Okay.
terrifying.
Bye, everybody. The
I
mothership
shall
has
be at the
no
castle where
longer
it's safe.
invading
Good luck to both of you.
the stream. It will be a
A demi, guys.
a
I don't know
motherless
what he's putting in his pumpkin
invasion.
juice, but he's obviously had too much of it. I've never seen Mr. Moon in such a state. Mr. Moon is quite the character.
Excuse me,
My
sir,
sister
that
Anne
A
thinks he's
is
lovely, but I'd say he could
capitalized,
improve a bit as a
and I really
caretaker.
hope that means for
Oh,
anarchy.
is your sister in Slytherin too?
She is.
No, it's
or
PAs.
Rather, she was. She's not well at the moment, but she'll be
He's a
better soon
professional
and back at
aimer.
Hogwarts.
You know what's sad?
Honestly,
Is
if one could bottle the magic of this place,
independents and conservative
I don't know if it's
are
the shops
basically
or
now
the
the
people,
anarchists
but there's
of the
just
world.
something about
There you go.
Hogsmeade.
Bye.
We all flock to it like moths to a flame.
A noodle with that. It's the slow walk.
So how would you like to do this? Weasley told me you had a list of things to get, a wand and some other bits.
Yes. Dittany seeds, some spellcrafts, and some potion recipes.
Perfect. Can't wait to see what you do with the new wand. And a short list gives you plenty of time to poke around the village. I just have to pop into a shop to find something for my sister. Let's meet up in the town circle when you're finished.
Seems
Remember,
good.
have fun. It's Hogsmeade.
What is this? Broad and Peck. Tomes and Scrolls. What's this? Oleanders. Alright, I'll go to Oleanders. Go here first.
Merlin, blooming beard, not again.
We'll get our wand.
I'll be right with... Ah, it's you. Just a moment, please.
Alright, let's see. I don't know what... if you get to choose
Hello, sir.
wands?
I'm looking
For a new wand, yes. It's about time.
Yes, about time.
Well, you're our new fifth-year student, are you not? Oh, what am I saying? Of course you are. Gerbold Ollivander's the name. But of course, you'll have heard of the Ollivanders, I'm sure. Finest wand makers in the world. It's a pleasure to meet you, truly. Now, come with me. Let's find you the perfect wand, shall we?
Alright.
No, not you. Yes. Yes. Powerful core. 10.5 inches. You might do. Here. give this one a try. Well, go ahead, swish. How odd. Once more, come on, really swish it. Oh dear. Well, this isn't a good match at all, is it? We'll find you something, not to worry. No, not you. Perhaps. Yes. A rare wood, 13 3/4 inches, dragon heartstring. Let's give this one a try.
That sounds interesting.
Oh, goodness. Looks like it's back to the shelf for you. This is proving to be trickier than I had anticipated. How perplexing. Where are you? Perhaps you? There you are. Yes, I think you might be the one. Here, take it.
All right. Unicorn hair, reasonably simple.
Curious indeed. How intriguing.
That one looks cool. That's weird. Do I not get to change that?
Curious indeed.
Ah, there we go.
How intriguing.
Ooh, let's do elm. We'll go 11 3/4. That's fine.
Curious indeed. How intriguing. Curious indeed.
Consistent magic, powerful magic, great range.
A dragon heartstring wand is most powerful and learns quickly.
See which one here.
A unicorn hair wand is most reliable and faithful to its owner. Ah, phoenix feather. Exceptionally rare, and a core with a strong sense of initiative. How intriguing.
All right.
What do you think? Extraordinary. Another wand, another beginning of a bright and magical future.
We've selected the
Now,
wand.
How did that feel?
Good. Different. I sensed a sort of surge of some kind.
A match. Your connection seemed particularly powerful. The right wand will learn from you, just as you learn from it.
I'm eager to try it out.
I would imagine so. A wand with a dragon heartstring core is capable of dazzling magic. And the bond between you and your wand should only grow stronger. Do not be surprised at your new wand's ability to perceive your intentions, particularly in a moment of need.
That sounds wonderful, Mr. Ollivander.
I'll let you get to it. Do come and see me again if ever I can be of further assistance.
Revelio.
Well, there's a Flappy outside.
Accio.
Thought I'd seen the other one over here somewhere.
Revelio. Accio.
Got him. Okay. The potion shop. It's behind me.
Welcome to J. Pippin's Potions.
Pardon me, sir.
Oh, thank goodness. When I heard the bell, I thought you were Miss Lawang. Not that she deigns to come here. Though I don't believe I've seen your face here before, either.
It's my first time in Hogsmeade, actually.
Is it really? Well, Parry Pippin at your service. And this is J. Pippin's Potions. Potions for all ailments. You'll have read it on the sign, of course, but Grandfather always made me say it in full. How may I help you today?
Professor Weasley sent me to collect some recipes. I'm new at Hogwarts.
You're the student she sent the owl about. I set your things aside immediately. I suspected if you're anything like I was at your age, you'd want your potion supplies. Is it not the most fascinating art, potion making? Rivals anything you can do with a wand, I've always said.
Are potions really that versatile?
They may not be as showy as spellwork, but make no mistake, they are just as powerful. They can heal, destroy, protect. You'll discover all of this soon enough. As it's your first time in, I should mention that it's not just potion recipes I sell. I also offer ready-made drafts for all manner of uses, and I unveil new ones from time to time.
Oh.
Pop in when you can so you don't miss out on anything. But for now, let's get you those recipes, shall we? What can I do for you today? Feel free to take a look at the rest of my inventory, or come back another time if you're in a rush today.
Revelio.
All right. Gear. Does this do anything for me? Oh, offense goes up. That seems good. headwear. Defense goes up. That seems good. Seems like that's what I found so far. All right. Visit the Magic Neep and visit Tomes and Scrolls. All right. I head back out here. Give me a quick second. I'm going to use the restroom real quick. I will be right back. Please enjoy the waterboarding ducks in the meantime. Be right back. And we're back. Alright, let's finish this little subset of quests. Alright. Supposed to... What is this? What the French toast? The 3 broomsticks. Hog's Head. Tomes and Scrolls. Oh, is he cat? You got time to be petting cats?
If it weren't for the cost of things. Revelio.
The ministry's good work if you can get it.
Accio.
An inquiring mind.
All right, what's up?
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the spellcrafts Professor Weasley ordered.
Matilda, student. I thought I might be seeing you soon. I am the proprietor here, Thomas Brown. I take it you've had a conjuring lesson then?
Hoo-hoo.
I'm afraid I have
a little bit,
sir.
Ah, but you will soon enough. It is magic at its purest, creating something out of nothing. Of course, it is not without complexity, but that is where my spellcrafts come in.
All
Stay
right.
the course, and you could soon impress even Professor Weasley.
That's certainly something to aspire to, Mr. Brown. I look forward to that day.
And I, too, see in it. Spellcrafts are incredibly useful for conjuring unique items like custom pieces of furniture or decoration. But I shall let Professor Weasley do the teaching. For now, let's get the spellcrafts you need. A potting table and a potion station, yes?
I believe so, sir.
Good. Nothing like being able to grow your own ingredients and brew what you want when you want.
All right.
Let's have
That's
a
pretty
look.
fucking handy.
Let's look at what we have, shall we? If you're interested, feel free to take a look around at the rest of my inventory.
I've got no monies for that shit.
Revelio.
Everyone seems to fit.
Accio.
Revelio.
There was a bee? An owl. Visit the magic neep.
Oh, did you want to watch me practice?
Looking for pages. In the meantime, looking for pages. Okay, go up the stairs, yo.
Revelio.
How did I miss that one? I went right by there.
Revelio. Accio.
One more. There it is.
Revelio.
There you go.
You can always tell the first year Hufflepuff.
Oh, all the pumpkins and shit everywhere. All right, there's a windy ass staircase. I wanted to go up the windy ass staircase. I'll take your money. What's up?
Pardon me, sir. I'm here for the seeds Professor Weasley arranged for me to collect.
Oh, the dittany for the new 5th year. I take it
skidoo.
that's you then. Merlin's beard. Starting Hogwarts as a 5th year. You must be positively reeling from it all.
Not at all. I'm choosing to see it all as one big adventure.
Well, bravo. Not everyone has the temperament to take things as they come. Name's Timothy Teasdale, by the way, and this is my shop, the Magic Neep. I keep the cart out here because I like a good chat. Can't very well be in the thick of things if I'm hidden away inside now, can I?
Yeah.
I suppose not.
In addition to seeds, I have plenty of plants. Grow everything myself. My speciality is potion ingredients. Even Pippin purchases from me. But what say we get you a packet of Dittany seeds?
Let me guess. You're after something fresh.
Do have a look around. Plenty of ingredients to pique your interest, I'd wager.
Well, that's everything. Better go and find Sebastian.
Revelio.
Hey, there's something down there.
Lumos.
I thought I collected all the pages. Do they just keep appearing? Wait, it sees me. What if I get me one of them invisibility cloaks? Then can I sneak up on it? That's the question. I thought I seen a page up there. Oh well.
I officially have all of my supplies.
Excellent.
Did you get what you needed for your sister?
I did. So I suppose the world is our oyster now. Let's see what else we can get up to.
What's all that noise? That's a troll.
What fire? Draw it away from the building! Away from the village!
Shit. Okay.
Are we weakening him at all? Keep at it! We'll wear him down eventually. Accio, bring him! Leviosa! What was that? A taste of his own medicine. Nicely done. That's right, you lumbering louts. He's faltering. A few more hits should do the job.
Oh, shitty.
Goodness! A second troll! Did you two take on a fully grown troll?
Shit!
By yourselves?
I suppose so. It's all a bit of a blur, to be honest.
Merlin's beard. Are you all right?
We are, and we were glad to help.
I'd say help is a bit of an understatement. Nerve like that. The makings of an aura, if you ask me. If you are unharmed, perhaps the two of you wouldn't mind helping me put a few things back to where they were.
Of course, officer.
Singer. Officer Singer. And thank you, again.
Repairer. Oh, hello there. A moment if you would.
I'll go and see what he wants.
Lucky they didn't do more damage. One less thing for Officer Singer to worry about.
Repairer.
The whole ass building? Damn, that's nice. Where's Mothership? We demand her presence. Yeah. She gone.
Repairer.
I guess this shit over here is the last bit. Is that cotton candy just swirling about?
Mr. Hill was just singing your praises.
Hello, sir. I don't believe we've met.
Allow me to introduce myself, Augustus Hill, clothier extraordinaire. I should like to thank you for your remarkable bravery in fighting those trolls, and not to mention your help restoring Hogsmeade to its rightful state.
I was happy to help.
Frankly, you deserve an Order of Merlin. But I can offer you something much more useful.
Much more useful.
Gladrag's wizardware, and among my inventory are some.
It's true,
unique
she
items
invaded
that
at one
afford
point.
certain protections, as it were, life-saving protections. And as I suspect this won't be your last dangerous encounter, I'd like to give you one such set of robes in thanks for what you did today.
Thank you, Mr. Hill. That's very generous of you.
It's the least I can do. Now, let's try this on for size, shall we? Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
Leather winter cloak.
I'd say we've earned a butterbeer or two, wouldn't you? Might help me forget that I was almost pulverized by a troll.
I'd say that I agree with you.
Perfect. Three Broomsticks is just this way.
Revelio.
Plenty for your perusal today. Take your time.
All right.
Assuming it isn't utter bedlam in there, you might even meet Sirona, the owner. She's a good one to know.
Where did she go? You're such a big fan. It's true. She's great.
You said you could get to the child when they came to Hogsmeade. That all you needed was a distraction. I gave you a distraction.
I just watched a student take down your distraction. Who's this child? What are you not telling me?
All you need to know is that if you cannot get to the child, then you have no value to me.
Let's go. Did they see us?
I don't think so.
What was that goblin doing with Victor Rookwood?
Ranrock is working with Rookwood.
The goblin from the Daily Prophet. I knew I'd seen him somewhere. Quickly, let's get inside the Three Broomsticks.
They're coming for me.
It's a treat to see you, Lodgok. I shall let you know if I hear anything.
Thank you, Sirona.
You be well. Now, what can I... Oh, there's a face I haven't seen before.
It's my first time here.
Welcome. Butterbeer's on me. Heard about the attack. I shall be looking in on the other shopkeepers and residents shortly. Glad to see you two escaped injury.
Thanks to this one. Single-handedly took down a troll.
Is that right? Well done.
Thanks for this.
My pleasure. I will say, trolls in Hogsmeade. That's never happened before. Something's not right.
Roll the dice, see
The
if
only
it's
plots
caught.
we usually have to deal with. How timely.
Was that Lodgok I saw leaving just now? Your clientele's not what it used to be, Sirona.
Not to worry, Victor. Once the two of you leave, the caliber of my clientele will greatly improve. I wouldn't do that if I were you, Theophilus.
Come now. No need for theatrics. I'm only here for this one anyway.
My friend is enjoying a well-earned butterbeer.
Only want a quick word.
Perhaps you didn't hear me.
Damn.
My friend is busy.
The whole place.
One would think you all had enough bloodshed for one day.
You would think.
Come, Theophilus. The Three Broomsticks isn't what it used to be. Let's take our galleons elsewhere. Can't drink butterbeer forever.
Seems you've made an unfortunate enemy. Watch your back. Rookwood and Harlow are worse than any troll you might encounter.
Trolls? Ranrock and Rookwood? What are you not telling me?
I promised to tell you everything, but It's perhaps best I do that later.
And on that note, I think we should head back to the castle.
Revelio.
Ah, there's a staircase.
Revelio.
So I'll get back to
I'm certainly
Hogwarts.
glad Serona was there.
No
Told
one
you
is
she was
there.
one of the good ones.
I can see that. She didn't seem at all intimidated by Rookwood and Harlow.
I think you'll need to tell me why Victor Rookwood has you in his sights. But we can talk later. For the moment, we should return to the castle. Professor Weasley's certain to hear about the troll attack soon if she hasn't already. Don't want to risk another detention for getting back after hours.
Fair. Do I just go? What the hell? Oh, okay, just fucking poof there. Just bamf. Press square. I'm no square. Is there a way to save? Is it an autosave? Is that what that was? Nope, that's definitely not it. Come see me. I've discovered something in the locket we found at Grigot's. Okay. Menu. Menu. Settings. Save game. There we go. Bloop. This empty slut right here. Did it work? Yep, there it is. Okay. Alright, well, let's find somebody to raid. Who is on this Easter evening? Who is on? Praise the Lotus. Let's do that. Alright, we'll raid Praise the Lotus. Booyah. We'll get that all set up. I appreciate everybody that came out. This is my first wow. Big gifters. Coco Diesel or Gran Turismo. Been decided if you want this game. This game, dude, it looks decent. Seems fun. Not gonna lie. It's pretty good. Pretty damn good. But we got that raid set up. I'm out. I'm gonna catch you guys more this week because I'm not on overtime, so that's super fun. And I appreciate everybody, all you beautiful lurkers. And Coco D got that gifted sub. Much love. Till next time, I'm gonna hit that outro. Peace.